everybody, welcome back to another episode of Aquaporn with me, Steve. Today I'm bringing you my Green Tip Condy Anemone. Now this anemone is not considered reef safe and more than likely will not host fish. That's due to its powerful sting. It's also known as the Hatian Anemone. Looked really nice though in the store, and the price spoke my language. It was only $8. So for $8 I figured if he's healthy I'm going to give him a go. Now you check your anemones and you know that they're healthy by first checking the mouth. If the mouth is completely closed, that's one good sign, and then you check out his foot. And if the foot has no tears and it's nice and shiny, then you have really good odds that that anemone is going to survive. So this guy's mouth was completely closed and his foot was pink and nice and shiny and smooth. And for $8, I'm taking him home whether he's reef safe or not. I've already chosen dwarf angel fish as some of my stock here, and they're not exactly reef safe either. They have the tendency to move around than most other anemones. That's why they're not reef safe towards your corals, because they will move around the tank and sting them. But I gotta say that this Condy is pretty hardy. First, the new pump pushed a lot of debris and dead spot out, and I got a huge nitrite spike. And then I had the marine ick break out, and I had to tear down all the rock. And that also made the nitrite even worse. So nitrite was off the charts over 5 ppm for a while, which in turn made a nitrate spike. And this guy is surviving it all. My nitrites are now down to 1 ppm. Nitrates are right around 20. But that's less than ideal water conditions for an anemone. Now he's been in here almost 3 weeks, and he's been in this spot just over 2 weeks. Started down here, right in the sand I just put him. Over the course of a couple days he creeped up and started hugging this rock. And then all of a sudden he poked his head out through here. Well, one thing amazing is that the cracks here, you wouldn't think he'd be able to get out, because he comes out here, but then he'll also recede back in that cave, and then he'll poke his head out this crevice right there. And when he does, he looks like silly putty, because he's attached to this rock, and he stretches. So his little foot looks like stretched silly putty. It's really odd looking that he would be able to attach himself to the rock and make it over there. But he's surviving pretty well. Not exactly a reef safe anemone, as I've said, but the plan is changing. I really like the dwarf angel fish. They're not reef safe. New plan is, maybe get a couple different varieties of anemone in here, a couple different varieties of angel fish, and maybe some coral that I'll be able to move around or that the angel fish will not pick on, and that'll take a little more research on my end. But for $8, I love this purchase. Really nice looking, especially with the blues on. The actinic lighting, he just radiates neon green. Really nice, really healthy anemone. Really hardy. Recommend it to anybody who's not into a super mixed reef. Really can see the flow with it too. I have the flow turned down for the video, but he flops back and forth in the flow really nicely. Comment, rate, subscribe. We'll catch you next time.